Hello, my name is Isola Tong, and I'm an artist and an architect currently based here in Metro Manila. As you can see, you are now here in my studio in Pasay City. So, to begin with, my specific genre in art making is quite varied. It depends on the concept. I do performances sometimes and even moving images, so it's quite rhizomatic. I've been practicing for around 6 years now. It's quite recent because I'm a professionally trained and educated architect, and I've been doing architecture for most of my life, and I've only done art professionally quite recently. Before the COVID-19 epidemic, I think the Philippines is already quite politically and socially precarious. There's a lot of oppression and there's a lot of opacity in terms of governance. So I think after the pandemic, or I mean now we're in the pandemic, policies has become just more confusing and improperly implemented. It became more opaque. The decisions became more sort of unreliable. So I think it has just gone from worse to worst, you know. And its effect on my practice is quite deep, but not in a bad way, actually. Of course, there's the economic challenges that we all face from not having projects or commissions or having less shows, etc. But it worked for me because the pandemic made me sort of have time to think about the sort of art structure, that we have in the Philippines, the art market, the traditional institutions, the commercial galleries, etc. It made me sort of rethink about my place in that, and the pandemic sort of forced me to see myself as an institution, the artist as an institution. I found ways to actually circumvent that and thrive. Right now, I'm doing a lot of different projects and researches abroad in Europe, in particular. So, and it was able, I guess, because I'm able to create a network that exist outside, this sort of system, this sort of circle, and it's working for me right now. I think despite the devastation that COVID has done to us, I think there's that optimism that exists because, out of destruction came this space and opportunity for growth, this opportunity to rethink, this opportunity to reimagine our practices and how we could thrive. And for me, I found ways to actually thrive despite everything. This crisis is an opportunity for us, and we really need. It's difficult, it's hard, it's scary, but I think we need to have courage, and we need to have the guts to question the status quo. Not just in terms of politics and society, but also how the art world is sort of operating. And I think employ technology for us to thrive without the older structures that we normally rely on for. So I think, yeah, let's just be creative and let's just be optimistic and despite the crisis.